Hello everybody, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about chrome colors and how to do that. So this guide right here will get you through a lot. So what you're going to want to do is, I'll explain that guide in a second, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your base color whatever. I just have it as this for now, just so it'll show up a bit, or just so it's one color. I think in the car I already have loaded up right here, I think this is white metallic. But this is what we're going for. We're going for like a metallic-y look, and obviously the color is going to change a lot of how it looks, but this is kind of the look that the metallic's going to give off with the shine right there. But this is going to be the look of the metallic. It'll be obviously darker or lighter depending on the color you want. Um, but so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in, and I just did the base overlays. I'm using Photopea because I'm broke and I can't afford Photoshop. So what you're going to want to do is, I only did the base. It's going to be the same way for the decals. You're just going to have to copy them up from this base up to the custom spec map folder, which we can turn on right here, and this is what it looks like. So to get this super metallic look, you're going to want to add color overlays. So as you can see, I added a color overlay into the red channel metallic, and I added the color overlay to 100% brightness, but it has to be within the RGB scale, just white and black. It can't be over here. That won't work. It won't give you red metallic. It has to be over here. Your base color is going to have to be the color you're going to want. So if you want red metallic, you're going to have to paint whatever you want red, and then you're going to have to duplicate that layer and then drag it up here, and it'll show up. So what you want to do is you're going to want to obviously add that color overlay like I said. Um, and then you're going to want to add the one into the red channel metallic and one into the green channel rough. And I'll explain what this does. So if you come over to here and you open up this little cheat sheet, you can pause it. Metallic this is the scale. So that one that I was showing you earlier, that 100, would be right here. It'd give this look. If you put 90 on the brightness scale, it would give you this: 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. And you can go anywhere from 1 to 100. It would just be roughly within. So if I wanted to do 85, let's say, it would be in between this look and this look. So then, once you get that done, you're going to want to go down to your roughness scale. You're going to want to put the same thing in the roughness scale. And what this is going to do is this is going to give it that look. So if you want it completely metallic and you're looking onto this, and you put it at 1, anything from 5, which would 0.5, which is 50 and above, would be 1. So you're going to want to come down to this first one, and you're going to see this is the metallic. You got 0. So if you put a 0 on that, it'll give you this look. If you put a 1 in the roughness one, it'll be that, and so on. Well, 10. So this is the rough channel here. I did the base, and obviously I wanted it super chrome, so I added into a 0 here. So I currently got this look. This is the look I got. Obviously, if I wanted to make it a different color, I could do that. So let's say we wanted dark blue. That's my schoolwork. Let's say we wanted dark blue metallic. We'll come up here. We'll turn off this because we already have the spec map set. And we'll come here. We'll pick our color. We said dark blue. So I'll take this blue here. It's not really dark blue, but it's darker blue. And we'll paint it. I have the opacity so low. So there. So then we'll come up here. We'll rename it car_num. Then we'll add it as a TGA. We'll go back into here. That's not that. We'll go to here. We'll go down to the big block. And then we'll put the number file in there. Then we come over and see how you have the dark blue metallic. Obviously, if I wanted it darker blue, I would make it darker blue. We can go do that now. I'll drag it down to here. There. And then we can save that again as a TGA. Come back up into here. And one thing I've noticed with the metallic or the spec maps is the paint Vera hasn't been that polite to them. But it's too. I see now. I have the blue too dark. It's like a Chicago Bears blue. So obviously, as you can see there, we can alter the color. And if we wanted to do the red metallic, we could do even a red metallic. Um, so as you can see, we can alter the color to really do whatever we want. And this kind of opens up a lot more opportunities to paint. As you can see here, now we have the red metallic. Ooh, actually kind of looks sick. So let's say, right, we have the base. And let's say we want a number, but we don't want the number metallic. So what we'll do is we'll go back into the paint folder. We'll come back here, and let's say we want that number on the side door. We would take the number, and we type the number. Let's say we want 82, because that's the number I usually run. And we'll just select a better font than that. We'll just load up this font right here. It's not that much better, but it'll work. We have this font now, and then we'll make it so it's not a text layer. So now we have this, and as you can see, if we just go in here and go, okay, well, we want this. We save this as a TGA. This is the car number file. We save it as that, and we'll drag it in. We'll drag it into the big block. And we go back. You see how it gives off that chrome look? We don't want that. We want that to be matte white, let's say. So we're going to come back up here, and we're going to duplicate this layer. We're going to duplicate this layer up and into the Spec Map folder. We're going to put it into the red channel parts, and then we're going to duplicate it again, and we're going to put it into the green rough metallic, or green rough. We're going to turn on the Spec Map. So now you can see where it is. So now we know what we want. So we want the color overlay. We want it to be flat matte. So we're going to put that as 0, because that's in the metallic part. And then we're going to come down to here, and we're going to add another color overlay. And we're going to make this white. So now it's at 1. So now this should give us this look. So now we're going to save this as a spec map. So we're, instead of putting car num, we're going to delete that and put car spec. Just like that. Then we're going to save the TGA. And you're going to see here in a minute. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Press the wrong button. Press escape. We're going to see here in a minute what I mean by the spec or the car viewer doesn't really like to do this too much. So we're going to replace that file. Then we're going to come back here, and it won't open. Sometimes iRacing does end up crashing. You see now it's showing my Twitch, which I don't even have open at the moment. And see how that gives us that matte look now, that matte white, and it's not shiny. So that's how you do matte, and then you can change that to any color you want. But that's how you do a spec map, more or less. And that's the idea. Obviously, if I wanted the red to be matte and the white to be chrome, I'd do the same thing. I would add with the overlays. But like I said, just follow this here. This is the red channel metallic up here. And this is the green channel roughness right here. So just really follow that tutorial, and you should be good to go. That's all from me. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If I upload this publicly, if I'm not, hello, and it's unlisted hello, there you go.